Hi everyone, it's Paddy here from arithmetichub.com, thanking you for choosing this video, but reminding you that whilst this is one method to solve questions like this, it's not the only method. With that being said, let's explore this concept a little bit further.
So, let's go back through our method then. So the area is the length times the width, the perimeter is you add the distance around the outside, then the third part of the method says, when finding the perimeter of a rectangle, remember there are two of each side. So we are given the length of the rectangle is 4 centimetres. We don't just have one side, but we have two, don't we? We've got 4 centimetres here and 4 centimetres here, okay? So, and then the width of the rectangle is 8 centimetres. We've got 8 centimetres here and 8 centimetres here, because if we were only to use one of them, it would just be sort of like an L shape, it wouldn't be a full shape, okay? So, let's go and check in with this question then. So the length of a rectangle is 4 centimetres, the width is 8 centimetres. What I'm going to do is I'm going to annotate those on. So the length is 4 centimetres. I'm going to put that on both sides. The width is 8 centimetres, so I'm going to put that on both of these sides. And then I'm going to check my method to see, right, okay, well how do I find the area? The area is the length times the width. So my length is 4 centimetres and my width is 8 centimetres. So all I would do is 4 times 8 equals, again you can write your times tables down if you need to for this, but if you don't need to, then don't worry about it. 4 times 8 is going to give me 32. Then what I need to remember to do is I need to remember to put in my unit of measure. This is being measured in centimetres, so I need to make sure that I'm saying 32 centimetres. But because it's the area, it's the inside, we measure it in centimetres squared, metres squared, millimetres squared. So after, when you've done your area, you put your unit of measure in and you make sure that you say that it's squared, which you do by putting a little 2 above the unit of measure there like that, okay? The perimeter then. This is where this can get a little bit tricky if you've not remembered this method, okay? So the perimeter says, add the distance around the outside of the shape. So what we are doing for this is we are adding the distance all the way around the outside. It's really important to remember that we've got 2 of each of these though, because if we just said, okay, well the length is 4 and the width is 8, all I would do is 4 add 8 is going to give me 12. But actually, what I can do is, that wouldn't be correct, would it? Because I've got 2 of these and 2 of these. 2 lots of 4 and 2 lots of 8. So the way I would do it is I would do 4 add 4 equals 8. 8 add 8 equals 16. And then I'd add the 8 and 16 together. 8 add 16 equals 24. Then I put in my unit of measure. The unit of measure is centimetres, but this is the perimeter, it's not the area. So we don't need to put squared because it's not squared. The squared is the distance is the area of the inside of the shape. Perimeter is the distance around the outside and it's not squared, okay? So let's move on to the second question. The second question says, the length of a rectangle is 11 metres. The width is 9 metres. So again, I'm going to start off by annotating on. The length of a rectangle is 11 metres. So I'm going to put 11 metres there. And then I'm going to put 11 metres on the other side as well. The width is 9 metres. So I'm going to put 9 metres here and 9 metres here. Okay? And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out what my area is. So the formula for area is length times width. We know the length of a rectangle, the rectangle is 11 metres, the width is 9 metres, so all I would do is 11 times 9. 11 times 9 is going to give me 99. The unit of measure is metres and its area, so it's metres squared. Okay? Then I would have a look at my perimeter. It's the distance around the outside of the shape. I need to remember that I'm adding 2 of each of these. So I'm going to start with my length. My length was 11 metres, so I'm going to do 11 add 11, gives me 22. My width is 9, so I do 9 add 9 equals 18. And then 22 add 18 equals 40. Then I need to put in my unit of measure as well. 40 metres, because it was being measured in metres. Now, you don't have to draw out the shape for this. You don't have to spend ages with a ruler drawing the shape out in your book. You might find that it's helpful. Please don't spend too long on that shape. Just make sure that you do a quick drawing of it, just to annotate it on. Sometimes though, you might not even need to do that, particularly if it's asking you for the area. All you need to know is what the length is, what the width is, times them together to find the area. Sometimes when you look at perimeter, it might be helpful to draw it out just so you can be like, yeah, now I remember, I need to make sure that I've got 2 of these, but you don't always have to draw out the shape.
If you found this video useful, then I would massively appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you want to explore more methods or practice using the method we've looked at here, why not check out the teacher videos at arithmetichub.com. Arithmetic Hub has videos just like this on different methods, specifically targeting areas needed in Key Stage 2. There you can practice one particular skill, or generate your own sets of calculations designed to challenge your understanding of all the topics covered in Years 3 to 6.